And here at TV 11, we continue to follow trends, problems, and everything you as a patient should know when it comes to your prescription drugs and how you can find the right price. Tonight, we're looking into why insured patients are charged different prices at different locations for the same drug. TV 11's Erica Ferrando tells us it often comes down to a term, well, that you may not be familiar with.
The process seems simple. People need medicine. A doctor writes a prescription. You pay for your pills.
When we submit it to somebody's pharmacy plan, we get a price back from the plan, and we do not have control over that.
There's the pharmacist, the insurance company, the drug maker, and another party. We introduce you to the PBM.
Pharmacy benefit manager.
The PBM is the middleman of sorts, placed between the pharmacy and your insurance company. You may know them as Express Scripts, CVS Caremark, and Optum Rx. PBMs negotiate contracts with insurance companies while negotiating drug prices with pharmacies. Scott Pace is the CEO of the Arkansas Pharmacist Association.
These three big PBMs, CVS Caremark, Express Scripts, and Optum Rx, control as much as 80% of the lives in the United States that have insurance.
We're contracted to, if we want to take their patients, then we take their prices.
PBMs work out the benefits the insurance company will offer patients and process any claims the pharmacy makes using that insurance. They claim to reduce costs for prescription drug benefits by at least 30%.
People who have these benefits typically will end up paying a copay for a drug instead of the whole price of the drug.
Mark Merritt is the CEO for PCMA, or Pharmaceutical Care Management Association. They represent PBMs. He spoke with us over the phone out of his Washington, D.C. office.
They create discount pharmacy networks. They find the drugstores with the lowest rates and encourage people to go to them.
Which can explain why some pharmacies have lower prices. When it comes to patients using insurance, the pharmacist doesn't control the price.
We want to make sure we're paying as little as we can, and that's how the marketplace works.
Sometimes the contracted price is below the price that we've paid. We've paid for the medicine.
That means with some sales, pharmacies can actually lose money.
I'd say about 1 out of every 5.
Filling a prescription is not knowing what you're going to get paid. It's almost like pulling a slot machine and crossing your fingers and hoping that you get paid more than it actually costs you to buy the drug and perform the service.
Because in the end, it is a business. Merritt says PBMs don't know how much pharmacies pay for drugs from wholesalers.
There are a lot of drugstores out there, and our job is to drive competition among those drugstores so that they offer the lowest rates.
We reached out to the PBMs. CVS Caremark representatives told us the drug manufacturers set and control the price of their drugs, and PBMs work to lower those costs for our clients and their members. We embrace transparency with our clients and work to ensure the patients we support have clear information. Express Scripts representatives told us we are transparent with our clients, the employers, and health plans that hire PBMs and about how we deliver savings. Optum Rx representatives told us Optum Rx's pharmacy benefit solutions are helping our customers and members save billions in prescription drug costs this year alone. Pharmacies should always charge the lowest amount outlined in a member's health plan when filling prescriptions.
There's a lot of regulation for PBMs, and that's kind of an urban myth that we're not regulated.
PBMs are making money from the patient pharmacy side, and they're also making money from the health plan side. And so the PBMs, their number one goal is to maximize profits and to make as much money as they can, and they are certainly doing that.
Alex Gray is an attorney with Steele, Wright, Gray, and Hutchinson Law Firm. He's filed several lawsuits on behalf of patients, claiming they are overpaying.
They're paying more than the pharmacy is getting reimbursed, and that is a violation of the law.
These 6 documents obtained from pharmacists are examples of what's called a clawback. In this example, the cost of an antidepressant, including ingredients and pharmacy fees, is $2.23. But the patient paid a copay of $10. The remaining $7.77 goes back to the health plan.
The patient is paying more than is required.
That's not a standard industry practice, and it's not something that we think is the best way to go about things, I think, as an industry.
That's why patients are encouraged to ask the cash price as well as the insured price, because while it doesn't happen all the time, some PBMs restrict what pharmacists can say about pricing unless you ask. Meanwhile, the state of Arkansas is fighting for more regulation. Act 900 passed in 2015 to give pharmacists an appeal procedure to question prices and require PBMs to reimburse all pharmacies the same amount.
The system of healthcare works best when it's transparent. And what we have here is an unregulated middleman that is as opaque as it gets.
The PBMs are challenging this move.
It would have dramatically increased costs because it would have given drugstores an incentive to pay for the highest priced drug and then reimbursements.
The one thing Pace and Merritt agree on is patients should ask more questions. When it comes to health care, they both claim to fight for you, the patient. Erica Ferrando, THV 11 News.
If you are paying the cash price, that can vary store to store, and the PBM has no control over that price. That's up to the pharmacist. So, bottom line, call around, ask questions before paying the first price you hear for your drugs.